Hello everyone, I'm Yodayun and this is a new video for especially for my YouTube channel that is consecrated to Curse of the Dead Gods. Curse of the Dead Gods is an early access that just got released. The key was provided to me by a colleague of mine, which is cool from him. It's published by Focus Interactive and it's developed by Pastec Games. Now, it's a roguelike that is similar in many ways to, I would say, Enter the Gungeon and what else? Maybe Binding of Isaac, but it has elements of hack and slash into it, basically. So there are a lot of mechanics that I wanna cover in this tutorial introductory video. So first things first, I'm gonna talk to you about the skulls. Skulls are the currency that you can spend in between runs to select perks, that activating perks you're gonna use for your runs. For example, right now I have a perk that gives you less damage intake when you are attacking, and something that boosts damage when I'm using one of the combat mechanics that I'm going to talk to you about. Then you have the health, obviously, the stats that we're going to talk about in the dungeon, your weapons. You have an off-end weapons and a main weapon. Gold, which right now is at 0 because I'm not into a run, I'm into the chamber. And a corruption gauge with 5 stages of corruption, which we're gonna talk about right now. So right now I'm entering a run. I'm gonna do a short exploration for you guys. You're gonna see a map that is really similar to Slay the Spire, where you're gonna select the room you're gonna go to or start as and see the path that is coming with it. Since I'm not gonna start with any gold, I'm gonna choose to go probably gold and stats, or gold and relic. But then you don't have any gold, so let's just go gold stats, gold stats, etc. So you enter your run, and what's this game is relying upon, since you are into an Aztec-like or Inca-like temple, you're basically trading either gold or blood for relics and items and weapons. So think of it as sacrificing in Binding of Isaac your hearts for items. It's exactly the same thing, but you can also have gold to purchase them as well. So something that is interesting in the game too is the mechanics of light and darkness. See, I lit it up the room here, and now I'm not doing more damage, I think, to the enemies. There's no tutorial right now in the game, just so you know. I took a little bit of unnecessary damage. This is a relic. This is kind of an item that we're gonna talk about, but light allows me to see the traps, to make sure we're not doing anything stupid. This is an explosive barrel, so I lit it up with my torch, so I can afterwards see what's in the room and pick up the gold that is there. So pretty straightforward. Another system that I need to talk about right now is the stamina, which are the 5 little dots that you can see underneath my character. See, when I dodge, it uses 1 stamina points. And when I don't have any more points, then I cannot dodge. And if I don't do anything for a little while, it just recharges. Now, basic attacks from a one-head weapon doesn't use stamina, but the finisher does. Okay, and the secondary weapon does as well. So that means that when you are attacking, if you're not careful about what you're using, then you won't be able to dodge afterwards. There's also a mechanic of perfect timing. See, when I do a critical damage with my gun there. See, I don't have any stamina, so I couldn't dodge here. And there's also a system of combo when I do primary in 1 second, and it goes faster to just trigger the secondary attack. And finally, there is a system of parry, which I'm not using because it's just really hard to get right or to get on time. I'm gonna light that up because there's a hole in the wall that I'm gonna check out. And this is, there are flamethrowers traps, and there is a chest here with a relic. So let's talk about the relics for a second. Relics are items that are boosting your stats. You can have up to 6 relics into 1 run. As long as you're not dead, you're gonna keep them. But as soon as you are dead, you're gonna lose them and restart the run without them. Okay, so it's 1 run only kind of items things. So you see that here I can take critical damage. I can have more impact with my critical damage, and I get a little bit of perception. Perception gives me gold find. This is dexterity, which gives me damage, and this is constitution that gives me max health. And as you can see now, I have 20 over 100 corruption, and you're gonna see in a minute what's that mechanic about. So right now I'm going into the basic the basic rooms. I got a skull, which is a as I mentioned, in between runs currency. There you go. Took a little bit of unnecessary damage, but I'm not good at roguelikes, as you can tell. These are traps. Traps are awful and dangerous, and I get damaged all the time by them. Okay, no traps here. No traps here. Good. I'm gonna go with gold again, just to get more gold. And see, I just got 20 corruption just by going through the door. And what happens at 100 is when you fill the bar here, you get a curse. And we're gonna see what's a curse. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I hate those traps. Just hate them. And there's another problem, not a problem, another thing to mention in the game is that timing is completely necessary to respect, because I couldn't, right there, I couldn't cancel my attack to dodge the little purple orb. If it looks dumb when it looks like I made a huge mistake and I'm like freaking blind, but actually I couldn't dodge it. Now I filled 100 of that curse bar, so I'm gonna be cursed in the next room. You'll see. This is a new weapon. I'm gonna take it. Oh, I never got it before. It's a 2-handed mace. Douche, douche. So difference between the basic weapons and the secondary one. Each attack uses a stamina points. So you gotta be even more careful with what you're doing with the stamina. But they are staggering the opponents there. I'm losing so much health for no reason. And also, all weapons have a charge attack, as you can see there. Ooh, this is pretty nifty. Pretty good douche. Douche. Alright, let's put out the torch so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, and I don't want shield. Shield makes effects on parries, and parries I don't handle well. Okay, we good there. We're gonna go for stats. Actually, maybe going for health would be better. And there's no health here. I'm gonna go for this side then. Okay, so I'm gonna get corrupted. I'm gonna see a curse happening there. Mortal Harvest. Okay, so it means that urns no longer contain gold but are filled with blood that heals you but inflicts corruption. So this effect is going to be active as long as I don't lift a curse, and lifting a curse I think happens when only you beat the boss, and they're gonna be cumulative, which means each time I feel a corruption gauge, I'm gonna have a new curse. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to dodge them and trap them. Use the traps at my advantage, because you can use the dungeon traps to kill the enemies as well as getting damage from them. As you can see, these guys on fire. They're getting dumped by the exploding little things. Here. Okay, go straight forward, get a little bit of gold, come back, and move forward. Hello, push, down, push, down, and let's get that for sure. Like, they deal less corruption damage when they are certain attacks from the enemies are dealing corruption damage. Not corruption damage, but increasing your corruption. So the relic that I got was decreasing the amount of corruption that I was getting. Jinx. So this is a shop, basically. I can buy a relic for either gold or offer blood, which is gonna rise my corruption gauge. Plus 6 dexterity is nothing to scoff at, so I think I'm gonna take that. And the damage to fire attacks is not relevant right now, because I don't have fire attacks. So let's offer the gold and get some dexterity in. Let's go weapon, I guess. And let's see if we survive that run. Okay, that one shot that guy. Two guys. Even better. Let's use our torch here. Push. This. Better. Now finish off with our weapons there. Oh, it's not finished yet. Oh, there is a laser eye there. These guys are powerful ranged units, but they need time to charge them up. So you can take advantage of that. Okay, we can have a... None of that is actually... Yeah, it's pretty powerful, but I already have my my hammer, so I'm gonna keep that and not take the corruption. I don't have enough gold to buy them anyway. Okay, moving on to the next weapon room. I'm gonna open up to my cat because she wants to go out. Just a second. Alright, so as usual in these games, you can tell your stats and gear at any moment. Okay, I'm gonna try to survive this and continue our first run for YouTube. No, it's not our first. We did a little bit of streaming this morning and I played a little bit of the game last night too. But it's very much new to me as well. Okay, I'm taking damage, which is not good. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I don't have any stamina left. I got corruption from that. Oh, I'm taking so much damage. It's just not good. I'm glad that we chose to go towards the health, because I was gonna need it for sure. Now the price for health is unfortunately corruption, of course. Nothing is free in this game. Okay, so we got a little bit of respite here. Can have claws instead of the machete. With our gold, let's do that actually. Fire attacks. Okay, now the Jaguar's claws would have been better to get, but I couldn't tell that I was going to get claws, obviously. Okay, so we go to the I'm gonna get another curse since we went through a second stage of corruption. Temple's Bite. Ooh. Spike traps are not triggered automatically. Oh, that's my bane. That's my bane. I'm probably gonna lose this run just because of that. Okay, let's heal up, all the way up. Now we are really corrupted again, but that's okay. Hopefully we're not gonna have a lot of traps, said he. Famous last words. Okay, see? Oh, actually. Okay, I'm good. I'm not gonna be able to take all the gold, but that's fine. Oh, that was a good combo. Okay, these big guys are a bit annoying. Let's light up a little bit the room, if I can see what's going on. Okay, missed that. I'm gonna take damage for it. Good. Got him. There's probably a relic in there. +4 to highest attribute. It's gonna be dexterity, so that's damage. Cool. I never saw that before. Okay. Okay, so see that pile of blood is a healer, but he cannot heal himself, but he can heal other monsters. So I'm gonna take care of it right now. Okay. We are handling ourselves pretty well. Oh. Let's replace the enemy attacking building less corruption and keep the other thing. No, I'm gonna keep the Stonebreaker for the boss if possible. Okay, we're going to the unknown, and that's gonna be our last little mission before the boss. And since we started with a short exploration, this you only get one boss and you finish your run there, which only takes a little bit of practice to get right. Let's kill the enemies first, then we'll see. Okay, that's a mace, a one-handed mace. We're all gonna keep the claws for now. They are fast. Okay, we should be okay. See what's there. It's another mace. Okay, that's good. Got a good claws going. Oh, 60% to all healing effects. I think I'm gonna get that for sure. But replacing which? Let's go with this one. It hurts me a little bit, but healing effects. I don't have really lifesteal right now, but yeah, I don't know if it's even relevant, especially if we finish the boss, right? But oh, there's another curse through. Visions of Madness. Okay, every time I do, taking damage causes a lot of hallucinations. That means that I'm not going to be able to tell if I'm close to death or not. It's gonna be bad. Okay, so here's the boss. Okay, I have to stay sharp with my stamina because I need to dodge these spears there. Okay, see? Now I cannot tell if... Okay, I'm not dealing a lot of damage to him, but... Okay, if he kills me with too many of these spears, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. Okay, one. Okay, now for now it's one. Oh, okay. Double dodge was good. Okay. Two. There you go. Okay, and he's. Okay, let's recharge our stamina before not being able to dodge anything and kill. Really? Okay, let's kill the beast. One, two, and now we attack. Okay. No, that was not the one that I wanted to do. Okay. Boosh! Okay, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna switch back because I want to dodge. Dodge, go. Okay, good. Okay, keep one stamina for dodging. Gotta keep an eye on it. He's dead. Nice! That was a good run. I mean, that was an easier one because it's only one boss. That's the end of the run. But still, at my level, which is really right afterwards, and it's not, it's really not something to be proud of right now. You do a medium exploration, which is 2 bosses. So you do that and another one after that is harder enemies. I'm assuming less drop, but I don't know. And it's just longer, basically. That's where I'm at. See, 2 bosses and a lot of levels. All right, that's it. That's 43 skulls, so maybe we can unlock something interesting. Gain 5 constitution at the start. Complete Eclipse of the Cursed Twins. Eclipse of the Cursed Twins. Is that the medium exploration? Yes. Okay. So to get another slot for these blessings, I need to complete the medium exploration. But that's it. This is our little introductory video to Curse of the Dead Ones. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're gonna be joining us tomorrow morning for the stream of this game. I'm also gonna upload a 3-hour long run that we did this morning. Not one run, but multiple runs, obviously. And if you want to see more on YouTube and not on stream in this format, let me know and I will do more. It can be a really long series for the channel, no problem. Okay? Thank you guys, and I'll see you. Cheers.